So hello and welcome back to Test Drive Thursday. Today we're driving the Freightliner Argosy. Now this mod was sort of shown to me by Tommy Smiley, so thank you in advance for that. So let's get started by taking a look at all of the customization. So this mod is available from the Peterbilt dealer, and it's also from the same guy who did the International from last week's video. So if you haven't had a look at that, make sure to check that out. But if we go to the third one along, you'd see it here. So let's go straight to customize. We got 4 different cabins to choose from. We've got the low roof with the deflectors here, for better aerodynamics, I guess. And then you've also got the low roof with the sleeper, and then the raised roof, which is like, I don't know, Reed. Look how curved that is. That's really I wouldn't say aerodynamic, but it's definitely weird looking. I think I do prefer this design. I think it looks a lot sleeker, and yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I'm sure you'll get a lot more, loads more headroom. We got a bunk bed. Look how high that is. You wouldn't want to fall off there, would you? Is that a seatbelt as well, so you don't roll off? Maybe, I don't know, but it's very detailed back here. But when you go for the low roof, you get considerably less headroom. But it's still not too bad. You missed the bunk bed up here, but in place you do get more storage. You got speakers here. It's really nice. You got a window, 2 windows. I'm guessing that's some sort of fridge. You got a TV. You got everything back here. But yeah, let's not get distracted. 4 different chassis. You got a 6x4, 6x6, 6x4 heavy. I'm guessing that's with just a bigger tank. It shouldn't really. In fact, look at that. It's not making any difference to the heavy cargo rating. Interesting. So we'll try that out later. We've got loads of different engines, as you would expect in American Truck Sim. You've got Cat, Cummins, Detroit Diesel, ISX. You've got loads to choose from, ranging from about 425 up to 720 horsepower with over 3,500 Newton meters of torque. That is quite a lot. Now I won't go for the 6-speed again. I made that mistake last time. I might try the 13 today, but you've also got some 10 speeds and 18 speeds in here. On the interior, as I've shown you earlier, it's very detailed, but you can't really customize much of it, which is a bit of a shame. But it's nice to see the manual here. We'll have a look in a minute what that's set up for. Can't quite zoom in enough in the configurator. Loads of different paint jobs. That's kind of unusual. I've got a Cat one here. Can't actually change the colour. Gallon oil, which is one of the SCS sort of built-in games. I think I remember testing this mod ages ago now, thinking about that, with a gallon oil trailer. It's kind of cool. You got that one as well. That's a nice blue, I like that. Then a custom metallic if you want. That looks really nice in silver. We'll just go for white whilst we're customizing. You can see there's loads of dots to go through here. Starting off at the bottom, you've got, in fact it's going to be easier if I go for a darker colour, maybe like that. Different versions of the bumper. I mean, this goes on forever. Paint, chrome, white, plastic, fully chrome. Look at that. Chrome with lights. Do they actually work? I don't know. I have to try that out. Brick bumper. Whoa. That's very straight. You wouldn't want to get hit by this truck, would you? Then brick with bulk bumper with lights. And you can put all kinds of stuff on here. Oversized load. Shame there isn't like a middle dot here. There's an even number, so you can't actually put it in the middle. That's a bit annoying. Oh, there's one here. I'm wrong. Yes, you can. So yeah, that's good. Moving up, you can add a massive bull bar, which does that actually work? No, that sort of goes into the bodywork there. It works with that road train, awesome. Some massive bull bars though. Look at that, completely covers the front of the truck. Moving on up, we have got, if I don't like that bumper, it's really distracting me. Let's just go for that. You got different types of grills. Now I actually prefer this one. I just think it's integrated a lot better into the design. This changes it quite a lot, but I'm not a big fan of it. But you can just put dots, lights absolutely everywhere. Got some slots in here for the lights, which is quite nice. They work actually quite well in those little slats that are there. Right, what have we done? We've done the grill. What's this? Chrome reflectors, which are these little chrome inserts inside these little air duct things. Do they feed? I don't know where that goes actually. Is that into the engine? Air sort of goes in there, and then you'd expect it to come out here, but don't know where that goes. But yeah, just look at the detail on the door. All the hinges. I've never seen that in American truck or Euro truck before. Hinges actually shown on the model. That is epic detail. You've got the door handle here, paint or chrome. Let's just try and do this in order. So that's on the inside. You've got a massive stone guard, completely blocking your vision. Oh, where's the dot for it? Look at that. Even with a black around the edge. Not sure I'd go for that. Look at that. You can actually put lights on top of the stone guard. Wow. I've never seen that before. What's it look like with these lights on? They don't really fit, do they? Let's just remove that. Now you got the sun visor. That's actually quite nice. You can't really see it with this colour. It's got like an amber strip around the edge. You got a chrome one there, and the massive ones, massive chrome visor. I do like that though. It's very cool. Up at the top, we got some roof add-ons, so you can put all your lights and everything up there. It's the interior light. I've got no idea what colour that is, but I'm guessing we're going to find out. No beacon though. I'm guessing you can put these beacons on, but no sort of big one, which is a bit of a shame. These are the pipes at the back. Loads of different styles. They are massive. Look at that. Straight out. I do like them, but I also like these as well with the sort of perforated metal. Right, what else do we have? I feel like some dots are hiding. So we got these tanks here. Look at that. I'm guessing these don't change the capacity, but they're just for show. Side lights here. They're nice. We've also got chrome around the edge if you don't want the plastic. That'll blend into the environment a lot more, so that's a good option if you ask me. And then we've done that. At the back you can change the bumper style. You have chrome all along here. And then we've got the mud flaps at the back. I do like it with Freightliner, but then again I do like the flame. It's kind of cool. We got the mirrors, paint, plastic or chrome, and I think the rest of it is actually on the inside. So let's move over here. Got the wheel, two different designs. You got this more basic plasticky looking one, or this very old school wood metal one. It doesn't quite match the veneer in here, which would annoy me a bit. But yeah, there is that. What else do we have? We've got a Nescafe cup or plain cup down there. It should be mug really. What else we got? We have got Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi, and some kind of logbook or something. We've got the side mirror, which is always useful. Got that tiny little mirror down there. Chrome front mirror, that's useful. We've done that. Dash cam, I don't think it actually works, but there you go. And we've done the stone guard up here. CB radio, and that is the sun visor. Nothing at the back, I don't think. Oh, look at that, I've never seen that before. Change the bezels. I'll probably go for the plastic, because if you go chrome, it's probably going to lower your FPS, and it might look a bit dodgy on some of the sort of textures on the ground. So I'll probably just go for plastic. It's probably the safest option. But there we go. So now I'm going to do a time lapse of me building this truck to my spec. Okay then, so here we are, all fully configured. Now I went with that, was it the faded blue colour, I think it was, with all the chrome. I went with a bull bar. I didn't think I would, but I thought why not, be different. And I think it looks really good with this colour. The chrome grille, the chrome wheels, the chrome tanks, the chrome on the back, the pipes back there. I went with the chrome bumper as well, the little insert, chrome handle, chrome everything really. Got the chrome front mirror as well, and I really like, as I said, that orange strip along the middle. When you turn the lights off it looks like that, but when they're on it sort of glows, which is really cool. I went with the lights on the side as well, but it just looks massive, the wheelbase of it, considering it's not a bullnose truck, it's a cab over. It's actually the second cab over in a week I've tried an American truck sim, which is pretty rare. Stuff like that happens. Now on the inside, as I said, I'll just turn that indicator back off. Now we have a look at this. I think it's a... is that a 6-speed? Looks like it. But I went with the 13. Oh, it says down there. Oh, it's actually a 13. I've got a 13. Oh, perfect. So this is like proper realistic stuff. But yeah, just look at all the textures back here. As I said with the International last week, I'd say this is better than SES quality. All the lights up there, which turn off when you turn the lights off. CB radio, all the wood inserts are reflecting really nicely. The dash is really nice. The only thing that sort of lets it down is this specific wheel. It's a bit low res, and I don't know why really, because the rest of the interior is perfect. And this is the sort of biggest thing that you look at, and it's a bit low res, so I'm a bit confused by that. But we got electric windows, electric door mirrors, got that little hatch there to open the window, which is kind of cool. Got the grab handle, but if we turn the ignition on, you see it can all come to life. We've got massive rev counter, massive speedometer with the kilometers an hour in the middle, and then miles per hour around the edge. We've got oil temperature, voltages, water, air. We've got the fuel readout there. We've got an analog scale. We've also got a clock. Apparently it's midday, which is incorrect, so the clock doesn't work. We got the gear here, which is nice and big. We then got the retarder, or it's got trailer brake here, which is nice to see that working. I don't know if there's a light switch. Does that work? Maybe? Where is it? There you go. See, the lights work like that. If we turn on high beams, I don't know if there's a working thing for that. Yep, high beam thing works. That sat nav's built in, which is, it's in your eye line. It's really useful. The parking brake animation works. We've got a radio down there. We've got everything really. It's really nice inside, and listen to it when we start it up. All those beeps, it's so authentic, this mod, as I said with the previous one. I've only just noticed we've got a key down there as well, with a Freightliner keyring. Just the details of this are epic. I went with the, I believe it was the Detroit diesel. It's about 515 horsepower, which is plenty really. Sounds really nice. Just listen to that. I really like the spec of this truck. I'm really impressed with it. So I'm so glad someone pointed it out to me. But we've got a trailer. It's about 10 tons, so it's not like a massive, heavy thing. We've got it in gear. Let's start off in a second, I think. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to show you this display as well. We've got the current speed out and speed readout, and then the cruise control. Your range, that's your fuel economy. We've got outside temperature 28 degrees, that's your odometer and a clock, oil and water temps, and then back to the start. So quite a nice array of readouts. So I like to keep it on this one. But yeah, let's get going. Probably best if we go out this way actually. Mirrors are actually quite small, like the mirrors themselves. The frame is not too bad, but they don't seem quite right. Let's get going. It's nice to be driving a manual truck. I always drive automatics in Euro truck these days because they're so good, but it is nice to jump in a manual truck. It's a little bit more involving and challenging. Stop at the stop sign. The indicator sounds really nice as well. It's a bit quick, but that's not the mod's fault if it's realistic. I also like that vent directly in front of you. I've never seen that before. I bet it's really handy, but the vents themselves are really thin, but I do like that one straight ahead of you. That'd be really nice when it's 28 degrees outside. It's currently about, I don't know, less than 10 where I am in the UK in April. So let's turn right on here. Turn right on red, which is so cool. Brakes are really nice. They're not bitey, but they're not too soft either, which is nice. Right, so let's get on this on-ramp and floor it. Oh, the sound of this. It's got so much torque. Pretty much any gear over 1000 RPM and you're gone. Let's put it in 13th. Hearing that turbo whistling away, which is so nice. Is that a turbo gauge down there? I don't know. No, it's air. Is there a turbo gauge? No, I don't think so. Yeah, let's get up to the speed limit though. It's very easy to read the dials, which I like. I also like the backlighting as well, that sort of green. I bet that's really nice at night. Let's just indicate over. But yeah, it is a little bit weird driving, as I said, a cab over in American Truck Sim, because you're expecting it to go on a bit further, but I always keep forgetting that it does end right there. So it is a little bit of getting used to, and the cabin itself, you feel quite cocooned in here. I mean, the pillars are very thick, so the visibility coming around junctions isn't great. But luckily in America you don't do that often. It's always like massive on and off ramps and stuff like that. Right, we need to get in this lane. But yeah, even though the visibility isn't great, it is quite nice. You do feel like you're in a cockpit or something. You feel quite disconnected from the road, which is quite nice when you're in a truck. But that engine, it is quite loud, but the sound is quite nice. Let's put the cruise on at 70. Let's put it on 78. There we go. So you're not going to really do much more high speeds than this in this game, and we're doing about 1300 RPM, so it's not too bad. How we're doing on fuel, 5.2 miles per gallon. Not great, but not too bad either, considering it's a truck. Let's put it back on that display. We can overtake these as well. But yeah, it just drives really nicely on the road. It's quite a soft truck, it's not sort of built for handling. There's quite a lot of body roll, as you can see, but again, that is nice. It's just very comfortable. And oh dear, I'm in the wrong lane. Yeah, very comfortable and very relaxing to drive, which is nice sometimes. You don't always want that responsive truck. You want that one that's a little bit more laid back. It's a weird junction. $500 fine for littering. Right then, so where are we going? We're taking a left down here. But yeah, it just drives so nicely. This got plenty of power from this engine that I chose. As I said, I think it's about 515 horsepower. But yeah, it's so nice. I like it a lot. It's one of the best mods I've been trying recently. This and the International from last week. They're both very good mods, and I'd consider it if you're looking to get maybe back into American truck. You haven't played it in a while like me. I may do a time lapse in the next couple of weeks if I have time with this truck, so I think it'd be quite a nice companion to do that. But yeah, that sound, so nice. And we're just turning in here. Oh, it's a rail export as well, so that's going to test our reversing skills and how easy this truck is to reverse. I think it's the hard one as well. Right, let's see. Yep, I think it is. I've got to remember how to do this. I haven't done it in a while. I think if we come down here, put it in reverse. Just come forward a bit. Now in a cab over, it makes it this reverse a little bit easier, because you get a little bit more room than you would in like a bullnose. Right, where do I start turning? I think I've turned that a bit too sharp. He's quite useful, that back window. Is that gonna hit? So go back a bit. No, is that hitting? I can't tell. No, don't think so. Yeah, see, so much easier with this truck. Just gonna watch the side there. Let's just try and straighten it up a bit. It's actually taking that, but considering we got this far, I do want to straighten it up. There we go. And brake on and engine off. Well, I really recommend this truck. What an epic drive that was, and I think it's the first time I've done that reverse, like first try, so that's pretty good. It looks awesome. But anyway, if you've enjoyed that video, please do give me a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.